Good morning. Welcome to our Sunday Live Dharma. Today, I would like to introduce our guest 교무님, Reverend Shinhei, visiting us from San Francisco Temple. She's going to stay with us for a month. I hope you will find a chance to get to know her whenever you get to visit Temple. I hope Reverend Shinhei will enjoy her visit, and she likes to experience our practice community. We are really happy to have her. Today, Reverend Qi Gong is going to give us talk about Buddhadharma is life. Buddhadharma is daily life. Also, we start our practice with Tai Chi Master, Reverend Song from Philadelphia. Please make yourself comfortable with your seated posture and join Reverend Song for some seated Qi Gong.
Hello everyone. Now let's practice warm up, supple body. Part of warm up, supple body and meditation. Sweep arm to your side. Take a deep breath in. Then stretch to the sky even more. And breathing out, relax. To the bottom. And breathing in. Totally tense your arm. And breathing out, totally relax. To the back, the palms facing each other. Breathing in. And breathing out, relax. To the front. Breathing in, squeeze your chest. And breathing out, relax. Rest breathing. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, return to the center. Repeat, clasp your hands, and breathing in. Stretch the sky, and lean your body to the side to side. And breathing out, relax. Breathing in, hold your breath, tense your arm. And breathing out, relax. To the back, palms facing each other. Stretch the back, totally tense. And totally relax. To the front, breathing in and squeeze your chest like a cat. And breathing out, relax. Rest breathing, breathing in. And breathing out. Now, Taoist cranial massage. First, rub your palm. Then, massage your finger. And then massage your face up and down. And stimulate your face. Repeat the heel of your palm. And then gently press your eyes. And then move to the outer corner of your eyes. Repeat. Press your eyes with warm energy penetrate to your eyes. And slightly move to the side of your eyes. One more time. Press your eyes. Move the outer corner of your eyes. Massage your nose. And jump your nose up and down. And above and below your mouth. To the side to side. Yes, again. Okay, massage your ear to the top, to the side, to the bottom. Repeat. To the top, pull your ear to the side, to the bottom. You massage your ear between your fingers. Okay, now gentle tapping. Massage your temple area and traveling up to the top of your head. Then move to the back and return to the temple. One more time, slowly traveling up to the top of your head. And then back of your head, then all around your skull. And return to the temple. And clasp your hand and then massage your in tongue between your eyebrow, and then slowly move to the forehead, the top of your head, and massage the back of your neck. Good. Now comb your hair. Waking up, and then stimulate your head. Okay, and finally massage your neck. Just support the elbow, and then grab your neck. Grab and pull your neck. Okay, switch your hand, opposite side. Massage your neck. Thank you, everybody.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the infinite source of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, embracing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guide us to develop justice and freedom through Dharma and universal principles. Meditation is simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Now wiggle to release any tension in your body. Rock front to back or side to side, like the pendulum of a grandfather clock, until you find the point of perfect balance. Breathe in, grab all your tension. Breathe out, release any mental or physical uneasiness. Relax your whole body. It is okay to slouch a little bit if that feels more natural. Just remember to let your mind's eye focus on your belly breathing. Breathe and listen to your body. If your body agrees, Gradually sit up taller. Gently straighten your spine without losing focus on the energy in your lower abdomen. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Now open your eyes softly and look straight ahead with a level gaze. Without moving your head or eyes, let your eyelids relax and drift downward to their most comfortable place. While keeping your ears softly aligned with your shoulders, tuck your chin in slightly and let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in your mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called the Danjan, and it's located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjan is the power center for your breathing. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension, especially in your face and head, neck, and shoulders. If your face or body begins to itch, simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly so that you maintain a calm stillness. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. Recognize that they are just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, finding yourself free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit. 영주 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종 존지용기야 심정 만사여외야 심통 존지요아 동일체 아요 정지동 신종. Prayer for world peace. Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts.
일원성 서원무 일원은 언어도 달의 정처이요 유무조월의 생사운임바 천지루고 동고 법률의 본문이요 제불조사 본구중생의 성문으로 응이성유상하고 응이성무상하여 유상으로 오면 삼주불멸로 여여자연하여 무량세계를 전개하여 무상으로 보면 우주의 성주괴공과 만물의 생로병사와 사생의 심신작용을 따라 육도로 변화를 시켜 혹은 진급으로 혹은 강급으로 혹은 은생로해로 혹은
영생을 힘없이 누릴 원상을 제받아서 심신을 원만하게 수호하는 공부를 하며 또는 사리를 원만하게 하는 공부를 하며 또는 심신을 원만하게 사용하는 공부를 지성으로 하여 진급이 되고 은혜를 입을지언정 강급이 되고 해록은 잊지 아니하기로소 일원의 위력을 앞으로 가지소 원하고 일원을 채송해 아바도로 가지소 원하고 일원 성법 일원 is the realm of samadhi beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws, the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings. One manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanent till one unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanent till one unfolds into infinite world through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies in the four forms of birth. We transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing, with grace arising from heart or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwansanga Dharmakaya Buddha by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Ilwan and become one with the nature of Ilwan.
This morning, Reverends Young will be sharing a wonderful Dharma talk with us. Her topic is about Buddhadharma in everyday life. Let us practice deep listening, and when Reverend Young concludes her talk, feel free to post your comments and reflections in the live stream chat. Please now let us welcome Reverend Young.
Good morning, everyone. Buddhadharma is daily life. It's one of the doctrinal mottos of Won Buddhism that you can find at the very beginning of the scriptures of Won Buddhism. What comes to your mind when you hear the phrase Buddhadharma is daily life? Buddhadharma is what Buddha taught based on the truth he awakened to. Buddhadharma, when I first heard it, sounded like something only monks or ministers can learn in their monastic life. But it's saying Buddhadharma is daily life. It means Buddhadharma is what we can apply in our secular daily life. It also means let us apply Buddhadharma to our secular daily life so that Buddhadharma becomes our daily life. What would happen if Buddhadharma becomes our daily life and we apply it when using our mind, or we apply it to our relationships with someone or to our work? We can illuminate our life with Buddhadharma. We can renew our life. Have you ever experienced a change after applying Buddhadharma in your life? I can personally say that I become a much better version of a person after applying it in my life. Not the best, but a much better one. For many years, I had a deep resentment towards my mother when I was young. I resented her because I couldn't understand why she used a rod almost every day to discipline me when I was young, and also my brother, who was even younger. When I was in middle school, I had this anxiety issue and cried almost every day. And there were times when I said really hurtful things to so many people. I could go on and tell you what a terrible person I was at times, but I'll just stop here. What I do want to point out is that the Buddhadharma has changed my life in a significant way. Before, I only felt resentment towards my mother, but now I know without her nurturing and caring, who I am now wouldn't have existed, and her unfathomable love and dedication in its own way has been utterly selfless. The Buddhadharma has also helped me realize that I'm not a person with anxiety, nor was I at any point in my life. I know that I, like everyone else, cannot be defined by those labels and have an innate and infinite possibility. And now, I am able to use my mind better in a more mindful way and stop when disturbances arise before I say anything that will cause harm to others, although it's a practice that I'm still working on. So I think this idea that Buddhadharma is something that anyone can apply to their secular life and change their life is simply amazing and such a blessing. But while I was studying the motto Buddhadharma is daily life, I learned that
there is a deeper meaning to it. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. I was reading the third Prime Dharma Master Daesan's book, in which he elaborated on the essential meanings of the principal book of Won Buddhism. He said that Buddhadharma is daily life means requiting the graces with one mind. Here, one mind is the state of mind we are trying to cultivate through practicing the threefold study. So, requiting the graces with one mind means if you practice cultivating one mind, then use that mind to requite the graces. But Buddhadharma is daily life, and requiting the graces with one mind. How are they related? Do you see a connection? I learned that to understand the true meaning of this connection, I need to know what Buddhadharma is. Buddhadharma, as I mentioned earlier, is what Buddha taught based on the truth he awakened to. Then, what is the truth that he awakened to? The founding master Sotaesan named the truth that he awakened to as Il-Won. What is Il-Won? One circle. Do you remember the beginning part of the Il-Won Sang vow? It says that Il-Won is the original source of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws, and is the nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, ordinary humans, and sentient beings. When I thought about applying Buddhadharma to my daily life, I think I focused more on the second part, the fact that all people have the truth, the Buddha nature, within them as their original nature. So my practice was more about reflecting on my Buddha nature, the innate and infinite possibility, and about how I could use my mind well based on the principle of the mind, the nature. I realized that I paid less attention to the first part, that Il-Won is the original source of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws, when I try to apply Buddhadharma in my daily life. What does it mean that Il-Won is the original source of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws? The founding master said that if we were to specify the content of Il-Won Sang, it is in fact the fourfold grace. If we were to specify the content of the fourfold grace, it is in fact all things in the universe. So that Il-Won is the original source of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws, means that the fourfold grace, or all things in the universe as a whole, is the original source of all things in the universe. Does it make sense to you? I still remember one moment when this truth came into my heart. I was eating lunch by myself at home. There was a seaweed dish I like. I was eating it as usual, but then there was this one moment when the thought came to my mind. How did this seaweed get to this dining table and into my mouth? There had to be the sun and the ocean for this seaweed to grow, and people who collected the seaweed, their parents who gave birth to them and raised them, clothing for protection and shelter for them to live, people who made the clothing and shelter for them and their parents, distributors who delivered the seaweed, and their parents, everything they needed to survive. The list continued to go on and on. It was endless. In that one moment, I realized that it took the whole universe for this one piece of seaweed to come to my dining table and into my mouth. And seaweed is just one of many things I eat. How do I survive? This seaweed taught me that it takes the whole universe for me to exist. Think about it. It took the whole universe for you to exist. That Il One is the original source of all things in the universe means that all things in the universe depend on each other and become the basis of each other in arising and progressing. It means that we are all interdependent and in a relationship where we cannot exist without one another. It is like various parts of your body may have different names and functions, but together they make your whole body come alive, and the whole body makes each part come alive. The founding master Sotaesan declared this relationship of mutual dependence as grace. And he asked the question, if there is a relationship where we cannot live without the other, then will there be a grace greater than that? We all have felt resentment about something or someone. However, despite the resentment, we still live in a world full of grace. And the grace is much greater compared to what we feel resentful about. For me, I used to hate the feeling of loneliness. At times, I felt like I was all alone in this world. But one day, I realized that I'm not separate from the world. Actually, the whole world has always been there, helping me to exist. Since that moment, I haven't felt lonely. So then, when we try to apply the Buddhadharma in our daily life, when we try to live with the Buddhadharma, live with this truth, wouldn't it mean to live a life of gratitude, requiting the graces? One who truly understands the truth will know that because we are living in an interdependent world, the only way to live well in this world is to live a life of gratitude, requiting the graces. I think that's why the founding master Sotaesan included the fourfold grace in his teaching. That's what brings merits and happiness to our life. And when everyone lives a life of gratitude, requiting the graces, peace in this world is possible. Buddhadharma is daily life, requiting the graces with one mind. While I was preparing for this Dharma talk, I reflected on my practice and thought to myself, although I have been really trying to apply Buddhadharma to my daily life, how mindful was I about the purpose of requiting the graces in my practice? How often did I actually think cultivating one mind is to requite the graces? Didn't I sometimes forget about the purpose and just focused on working towards goals that I set for myself or trying to achieve something? After this reflection, my practice felt different. Instead of feeling like I was working towards some goals to fulfill my own expectations, when I tried to requite the graces with one mind, full of gratitude, this warmth and joy started to fill up my heart. doing whatever I can do with my whole heart for the whole world, without which I couldn't exist. No matter how small my effort may seem, I thought this is true happiness. I sincerely wish this talk has been an opportunity for us to reflect on the true meaning of applying Buddha Dharma in our daily life. And I hope you give it a try, requiting the graces with one mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Young, for guiding us through a topic that is so personal and also so pivotal to our practice. And thank you, dear friends, for listening with your focused mind. At this time, if you'd like to leave your own thoughts, comments, and reflections and takeaways in the live stream chat, please do so. And if you'd like to sit in quiet reflection for a few minutes, please also join us for that. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before we leave, we'd like to send our best wishes to Reverend Young, who will be leaving for Korea tomorrow for 3 weeks. She'll be joining a special ceremony to honor her Dharma path while she's there. So safe travels, Reverend Young. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you next week. And please now join us as we transition to cleaning up meditation.